Hey guys, this is Anton and good morning. It's morning here. I don't know what's the current weather right now in your place, but you might know that I have unboxed the Oneplus 5 yesterday, and you might know or might not know that I've been using iPhone 7 for last half an year, that is 6 months, and I've completely shifted from Android to iOS and made my iPhone 7 as my daily driver because of a lots of reasons, but uh, it might be a very terrible idea to shift from Android to iOS because you will miss a lot of things like the sharing capabilities, the downloading capabilities, and the overall flexibleness which you get in Android, the customizability and other stuffs. But Apple has their own benefits as well. As I use MacBook, so it's very easy to share between Mac to iPhone. Also, iPhone has great camera. It can shoot videos and photos in any condition very reliably and efficiently. Currently, it's actually shooting by my iPhone 7, which is in 1080p 60 frames per second. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 issues that I faced with OnePlus One in my 12-hour usage. And I've been using this phone from last day, that's yesterday evening, I would say, and I've used whole night actually. And let's talk about 5 issues. Uh, for that, you should not buy OnePlus 5. Main issue I faced this OnePlus 5 is excellent design, but that design is actually a flaw. Why flaw? Because this is one of the most slipperiest phone I have ever held. The edges are very much thin, like it's too much tapered, so it feels easier to hold in your hand, but at the same time it's very much slippery. So you have to use a very great quality case, preferably a protective case, because OnePlus charges a bang for your screen replacement. It's even more than the actual price of the phone, so which is crazy. And second problem I faced, this slider, which is a great feature. I've been using my iPhone 7 for like 6 months, and that slider helped me a lot to get a lot of work done. Like, directly go to the silent mode and directly go to the ringer mode. It helps. But this slider in awkward position, that is, this one is vertical, not horizontal like the iPhone. So whenever you put a case, the case will leave a very small gap for the slider. So your fingers are just like this. So you cannot put your finger like this inside that small hole. It's always like this, like horizontal, what iPhone does. So if you have to use this to get this idea. So there is a remedy. You can use the snap-on covers from OnePlus or some other companies to get rid of this. That will open up full area. Also, let's talk about the usual cons of OnePlus 5, which are actually there in the internet market. There is no water resistance capability, though it is kind of splash resistant, because I have seen a Verge video that shows that OnePlus has tested this phone in vigorous condition, like in rainy season. So in rain or in like your wet hand won't damage your phone, but a dunk in your pool, or if you put it inside your bucket, or you actually drop it inside your toilet, which happens actually, then it might get damaged. You might be lucky as well, so it can survive. I might do a water test or might not. Let's see, because it's a very expensive phone. I bought it with my own money, so doing a water test is kind of foolish. So the second, actually the fourth problem I get, the display. The display is great, I would say. It's AMOLED. I'm not used to it AMOLED. I have been using IPS displays, and this iPhone's IPS display, which is very much calibrated with accurate colors. But this AMOLED is a little bit overpowering for me. Like, it's too much saturated. So I put it inside the display mode. It has display mode, so I put it in sRGB mode, which kind of gives you IPS like feeling. And the last problem I get with the camera. The camera is great, but I have been shooting videos, photos with this camera from last day, And I have to say, if your lighting condition is great, or even if your lighting condition is kind of decent, it should shoot some great quality photographs. But if your light gets dimmer and dimmer, it won't shoot that great. Though it has a f1.8 aperture lens, but it doesn't have any OIS, and also it doesn't have any laser autofocus either. So lack of these things makes this camera a little bit harder to shoot in dark situation. And the front facing camera is just okay. The front facing video quality is great, I would say, because it has EIS in front facing camera, so you can shoot vlogs, though it will be much cropped than a usual phone because of the EIS, but it's very stable. The 4K video quality is not stabilized on the back camera, though OnePlus has promised that they will push some update which will make that EIS possible into 4K as well. As of now, it's only available in 1080p 30 frames per second, not even the 60 frames per second. So those are the 5 reasons why you should not get OnePlus 5. So one more reason, this is actually a personal reason I feel, maybe this is not a reason at all, but the price. OnePlus is known for their pricing. They are like the flagship killer brand. They came up with OnePlus One, which I actually bought, and that was an excellent phone. That was like 20,000 rupees phone, and that gives you actually the Snapdragon 801 3GB of RAM. At that time, 3 years ago, it was like a bomb. But now they have constantly increased the price, like from 20,000 to 23,000 to OnePlus One. OnePlus 3 was 27 or 28,000. OnePlus 3T was 30,000. Then OnePlus 5 is now 33 and 38,000. So for that price point, you can get a LG G6 because LG G6 has reduced the price. Also, you can get a second-hand Galaxy S8. So and also second-hand iPhone 7. You can put a little bit money, like 38,000 if the price of the 8GB model is 38,000. So you can put like 2,000 rupees and get a iPhone 7. It's a personal preference, but I won't say that iPhone 7 is better than OnePlus 5 in every other way, but in some way it is better. So if you can justify the price, like I can justify the price, because OnePlus is a brand which lets you do a lot of things. Like OxygenOS has a built-in theme manager which you can control the dark mode or white mode. You can control the accent colors. You have the fastest fingerprint sensor available in the market. You have the fastest charging available in the market, which by the way I have charged yesterday, and it charged like super fast, lightning quick. So which is like my iPhone charges in 5 volt 1 ampere, which is like super slow, but this one is 5 volt 4 ampere. It's 4 times faster than iPhone charging, so which is just great. So the brick is a little bit, but it won't also get heat up while you're charging and using your phone at the same time, because the brick will take most of the heat from the phone, so which is very nice. So if you can justify the price, get it. You can also get Google Pixel at that price point, but it is actually faster than Google Pixel. There's 3 things great about this phone. That is the fastest phone, the fastest charging phone, and the fastest fingerprint sensor available in the market. So if you need those, and if you need those flexibility of Android to use it to the peak, you can also unlock the bootloader. That won't actually affect your warranty. So that way you will be able to justify the price of OnePlus 5. Thank you guys, that's all in this video. If you have any questions, queries, let me know in the comment sections, and do subscribe, comment, like, whatever you want. Bye bye guys.